Hello again. Caught a little bit of Glenn Beck in the car. Don't normally listen to him. I used to enjoy him a lot. But I guess for the last couple of years I haven't paid much attention to him. He had Michelle Malkin on as a guest. And I was pleased to learn that it seems that Glenn Beck and I think pretty much alike, as does Michelle Malkin on the GOP. He said that he wouldn't support them. He'll never donate to them again. And he mentioned what I mentioned about Mitch McConnell and about Speaker John Boehner. His attitude is that what they do is they corrupt these new folks that end up in Congress. I'm inclined to agree. There are many that can't be corrupted. Sadly, though, the majority of them are corrupted. And that's why I think the Republicans are a pretty much dead issue. They both also agree on how I feel about Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush is very big on Common Core. I'm not. Glenn isn't. And Michelle Malkin isn't. They said what I've said. We've had enough of the Bushes. Even Barbara Bush is sticking her 2 cents in. She had earlier said she didn't want her son to run for president. Now she's totally supportive. And what Glenn said, or it might have been Michelle, supportive of their loser son. They both also feel that he could be a whole lot worse than either of the other two Bushes. I don't see how that's even possible. If it wasn't for George W. Bush, many thousands, tens of thousands of our servicemen wouldn't be crippled, wounded, tens of thousands dead. There was no reason for him to have gone into Iraq the way he did, but that's a whole different story. I don't know what's left. The GOP is a complete mess. We don't have anybody worthy of anything. They feel the same way as do I about the Governor Huck, you know? They don't like him. I don't like him either. I don't know what's going to happen, folks. None of it is good. Huckabee pretends to be something that he's not. The governor was very supportive of Common Care. Then he went away from it on Common Core. They said they're not fooled by him. What do we have as far as a lineup? Not a whole lot. They also spoke about the big supporters of Common Care. General Electric. The Gates Foundation. You know, Bill Gates and his wife, what is it, Melissa? They're big supporters of Common Core. Our children are suffering because of it. But they're going to be suffering for a whole lot of other reasons as well as this country continues to disintegrate. I don't know what the answer is, folks. None of it's good. But I was glad to see that Michelle Malkin and Glenn Beck think the way I do about the GOP, think the way I do about Jeb Bush. They're really amazed at how the GOP is pushing and supporting Jeb Bush. Folks, we've been screwed over for so long, very few of us even realize we're being screwed over. That's sort of what I think. I told you what Glenn Beck thinks. I told you what Michelle Malkin thinks. You know what I think. So the question now is, what do you think?